Hey everyone, NWA Prepper here, and I am cold, not crazy cold, but cold enough. It's been kind of an interesting day. Had lots of visitors at work today, and it got me to thinking about, there were lots of visitors at work, and then there were some conversations happening about this weekend where I'm at is supposed to be like under 20 degrees. And so they're talking about being ready and what they've got laying around and their generator and how much fuel they've got for the generator and what they're going to do with this or what they're going to do with that. And then they had me wondering why do we feel the need to tell everybody everything we have? And I don't know if it's just a guy problem or if it's a girl problem too. But you don't need to tell people how much fuel you have for your generator. Yes, there are some people that you want to share that with. There are some people that perhaps you feel aren't a threat to your 50 gallons of generator fuel. But I'm here to tell you that's because they're not doing without. Your operational security depends on as little people as possible knowing what you have. I mean, that's it. As little people as possible. As necessary. Some people, it's necessary for them to know that I have 15 extra 9mm rounds in my house. It may be necessary for others to know that. But if it's not, it's none of their business. They don't need to know. And I have people that I like. I have people that are important to me in life, and sometimes I feel that I should tell them, this is where the golden goose is. This is where all the golden goose eggs are. This is the combination to the door where we keep them at. Not everyone needs to know that. It would be much rather for you to say, man, I wish I had this or I wish I had that, and really have it, than to just spew it out. Because even if you can trust this one person to not tell the entire globe where your golden egg or golden goose is kept, that doesn't mean there's not somebody a couple feet away that's listening, who has nothing better to do in life than to go steal your golden goose. And more importantly, more likely, they have nothing to lose by coming to get your stuff when they think they need it. Whether that need is real or just imaginary. If their light bills due, and they think you've got some extra cool things laying around, they may come to get them. Because, well, it's an emergency. I'd do whatever it took to do this for my family. So if it really takes that, for them to meet their needs, there are lots of people who would rather take what you have instead of work hard to get their own. So the more you can keep that stuff out of general population knowledge, the better. It's just like the police department tells you the week after Christmas not to put all your fancy electronic boxes and your Nintendos and your PlayStation boxes out on the curb, because then bad guys can drive the neighborhood and look and go, oh, well, they got a new TV this year, they got new game systems, you know, oh, look, there's a Marlin box, they got a new 3030, or, you know, some kind of firearm. You don't do that. I mean, you just shouldn't do that. And it's no different when it's talking about things that you have in your barn, or, you know, I've got 32 chickens in the back of my truck. Obviously, I'm reaching, but, you know, it's nobody's business where your chickens are. They certainly don't need to know they're just sitting in the back of your truck waiting for them to come pop the tailgate and take them away. You just got to watch what you say, watch where you say it, and watch who you say it to. That also goes for a video I just did on stickers and signs and flags in your yard and your property and on your vehicle. I'm telling you, if I drive by or if I come up behind you on a vehicle and I see a sticker that is the working end of an AR-15 bolt, I know what that looks like. I know what it is. You know, and some criminals may know what it is, some bad guys. If they come up and they see a Magpul sticker on the back of your vehicle, they know that you may have a firearm. You may leave it in your vehicle when you go inside the store, when you go inside the house. You know, it's just, you got to be careful. I just can't believe some of the things that people voluntarily spit out in the middle of the coffee shop. I don't want that to be you guys. So remember, operational security, Opsec, whatever you want to call it. I call it not being a dummy. Keep your business to yourself and to only those that necessarily need it. There are some things that even your bestie doesn't need to know. You don't need to give them a round count and a bean count, and this is how many bandages we have. They don't need to know any of that. Not even a little bit of it. So, just take care. Watch what you say, watch what you do, because there's always someone watching you, just like old Santa Claus. Thanks for watching, and remember, let's get ready. Oops.